So in this video today, I'll be showing you this particular store which I'm currently in. This is a distribution store which we use for selling our pure water and also our bottled water. That's Sachet table water. By the way, if you're around Masaka, New Nyanya, Maraba, Ado, feel free to patronize us. We are around New Caro here. So I'll be showing you the setup which we have here. If you've been following my videos, you must have heard me talk about we have solar installed here with a 2 kVA inverter and a 5 kilowatts lithium ion battery. So if you've heard me talking about solar, this particular shop is where we sell our products. You can see our sachet water and bottled water. It's a container which we are using for the shop. So we installed solar for it. This is the charge controller. This is the main solar unit itself. The inverter. Then this is the lithium battery. The lithium battery, but this is blue carbon lithium ion battery. Before we had tubular battery installed here, but we switched it up to lithium battery because lithium battery is a bit more durable. And so far we've just been using solar to charge it. It's a new battery, so we are still trying to charge it and to see how we'll use it effectively in this particular shop. We have 6 panels here on the roof, 300 watts each panel, and that's what we use for this particular shop. I'll switch the camera just to show you around so that you see what we have here. Getting the lithium battery was a little bit difficult. I don't know why these days. Getting all these batteries, solar panels and the rest, they're quite difficult. In short, we left the house very early. Everything was stressful for me and my battery was even completely down at the end of the day. So that's why I was not able to capture anything or even show the process. We left the house very early, around 9, to go and look for lithium battery. We walked around Abuja from this market to that market looking for lithium battery. In short, there was a place where the noise here is too much, but I hope you guys can hear me. In short, there was a place where we paid for the battery. Although we paid, but when they went to the store, they asked us to wait. We were there waiting for them to go and bring battery for us. After like 1 hour, they called and said that the battery is not available again. They refunded back the money. So we had to go around, make some calls, and finally we were able to get this blue carbon. I've never experienced blue carbon before. Even my friend who followed me, he's a solar installer, is very good at installations. You can see the work he did here, how neat it is, although ignoring all these things on the wall. Yeah, so he helped me with the whole installation process, and he helped me put out the calls to see if we could get it. He helped me with getting the cables, told me the kind of cables to get, and he helped replace everything for me here. And one major reason why I insisted or I pushed for having lithium battery installed here in this shop is because we don't have NEPA lights connected here. In short, can you believe that I started the process for connecting NEPA lights since last year, and after months up till now we don't have lights in the store? Although it was just as recent as yesterday that they said, okay, our meter now they were saying they will need to activate it. The activation, this thing has taken more than 3 months. No NEPA light coming here. From one story to the other, there was a time they even said they were on strike, what and what not. In short, at a point here we were buying ice block because there was no NEPA light. I wanted using generator, but I only used generator one day for me to realize that generator for this kind of business is not feasible. Then I installed solar. Initially, there were two tubular batteries before getting this lithium ion battery. So if you want to set up a business like this, honestly, I think if you are in a place like Nigeria, the best thing, if you have the money to invest in buying solar and installing the shop with a lithium battery, good solar setup, this is the only thing that I feel it will help you on the long run. And for most of these lithium batteries, they have longer lifespan, and for that period when you'll be enjoying it, at least you'll be able to save up something, so that even if you want to replace the battery in the future, you can be able to replace it. So generally speaking, this is just the basic setup I have here for this store. If there's any other thing again to add, any other info or tip to share, maybe I'll try and share it. This container is an old container that I've been using for business for quite a while. So it's just a basic setup. We have a table fan here, the POS machine, our sachet water, we have minerals. The fridge is always working. The first time we used the battery, I left it to charge throughout the entire day. That was on Sunday because the store here was not open. So we use it to get cold water, and it really worked well for us, and we're enjoying it. Now if you come to this area looking for cold water, you will get it here. The tubular battery we used earlier, it served us, but it wasn't lasting, because once the sun goes down, anything from 6-7, the battery only lasts for max an hour, then it goes off because of the freezer. But now with this lithium battery, the last time I ran it overnight, it lasted till like around 8 in the morning when the sun came up. There's this tree around here that usually blocks sunlight, so till around maybe 8:30, 9 a.m., 9:30, that's when the panels are able to absorb the sunlight very well. So then with the tubular battery, it was just able to serve us for a short period of time. But now with this lithium battery, even when there's no light, then when the sun comes up the following day, like now when I'm recording this video, I think now this is to 10 in the morning, so you can see that it has started charging, and even the battery too is charging. So yeah, this is a good investment for the business, and I hope it will get to serve us long term and definitely give us return on our investment. So for the lithium battery used at the shop, for that particular battery we bought it for around 950,000 naira. So if you are looking at getting a 5 kilowatts battery, that's for your shop or maybe even for your house, you could possibly budget maybe 1 million, 1.1, because the particular brand which we bought, that's the blue carbon, we got it for that 950. But for other brands of battery, like for Fairman and Felicity, with some others that we had, they were from 1 million, 1.1, 1.2 upwards. It all depends on which particular kind of battery you are buying. I also have this setup here which I use to power home appliances, although we currently use tubular batteries for these home appliances, but it basically serves and it works perfectly well. I carried the batteries from the shop and added it to this particular setup which we have here, and it's able to power fan, fridge, sockets, and basically all the major home appliances which we have here. So this is a 2.5 pure sine inverter. I think it's 2 kVA, or is it 2.5? Just 2 kVA. So even at the shop there too is a 2 kVA inverter. Basically this is the whole setup for solar inverter. If you want to learn more about setting up a business, maybe you want to set up a similar store like I have, or a water factory, I do hold one-on-one coaching on WhatsApp, where I go into details on the things that are required in order to establish such businesses. I do charge a fee for coaching though, but I go into in-depth analysis that's specific to the person. We'll be discussing specifically on the resources you already have available, and what will be the next step to take, and the most suitable kind of business which you will set up. I've had people who have reached out to me saying they want to set up a bottled water factory, maybe because of their status, or maybe because of some advice, or maybe a friend which they know who has a bottled water factory. But the real situation on ground, which would have been favorable for them, would have been to establish maybe a sachet water factory or even a dispenser. So it all depends on where you are and the kind of business which you would want to establish and the resources you have available. So if you're on crossroads and thinking of what to do with the resources you have and what kind of business will be suitable for you, you can join the one-on-one coaching session. I'll leave my contact information on screen so you can send me a message on WhatsApp and we'll pick up the discussion from there. Generally speaking, though, I would strongly recommend solar for anybody who is willing to establish anything in Nigeria. Either it's your house, you want to build your house, or you have a store, or you want to run a factory. At least have a mixture, even if you are working with the normal grid, just get maybe some inverter battery or some solar panels like that, which will help you, especially solar panels, because this will help you in terms of power generation. You know, in Nigeria now, somebody gave an example online. I happened to read a comment one time where the person said, like, case study of Nigeria. You know, for water now, if you need stable water supply in your house, you have to make provision by either drilling a borehole or you have a well in your compound. So similarly to, I think, with the power sector too in Nigeria and some other parts of Africa, and even some other parts of the world, even some European countries and so, power generation now is something that most individuals have to start doing in order to support their business or even support their own household and reduce the cost of electricity. So this is something I would highly recommend. I grew up in a house where we've been using solar, so I don't even need much convincing myself personally, because I know solar actually works. It has helped us save a lot of money. It has helped me in my business. Even at the shop, there is no how you come to our shop that you won't get cold water. Now the weather is very hot. The sun is currently shining outside. As at the time when I'm recording this video, this is past 1 in the afternoon. You should see the sun outside. But yeah, the solar is working well. Even the solar, you can see it here. The battery is already full. In short, this battery has been full since around 8 a.m. because the sun came out very early today. So since around 8 a.m., all the batteries had already been full. The energy that has just been coming from the sun is what we use to power other appliances. You can hear the fridge working, charge my systems, and so on. So I would highly recommend most businesses to invest in solar. Even if this is a small business, the initial investment might be somehow much for you. It might be costly for you, but you can start gradual. You can start with all those power tanks. From there, gradually, by the time you make some money, don't worry, as you are buying it small, you will see the result of your investment. So as you buy maybe a power tank, by the time you realize some money, you buy solar panels, and gradually you can have the whole setup coming in together. This will definitely serve you in the long run, and it will save some money for you. When I say we got the battery for around 950,000 naira, I don't mean that's how much it cost us for the entire setup. Obviously, there are other things too that I didn't mention, like the freezer. You know, there's cost of the freezer, our transportation, solar panels, all those other things, cost of installation. Although a friend of mine actually helped me with the entire installation. By the way, if you need him for installations, I can also recommend him to you. He's very good at his job. He helped me with the whole consulting process for understanding the right load, that's the solar panels, and the kind of battery that will be compatible with the setup. When it comes to your own solar installation, if you're installing solar for your house, for your factory, for your shop, it all depends on the kind of setup you are going for, and all those other things. This building is powered by solar completely. There is no grid electricity coming through, and it's 24 hours light basically. So as part of being a solar user, you have to understand your power consumption and how you minimize load so that your battery and your panels will last you longer. Although for this setup, if you want to run 24 hours, you can have a setup that will be compatible with it. But for this setup, um yeah, it runs 24 hours because of the added battery. And just to show you an example, you can see this my Maltina that I'm about to drink. It's frozen because of 24 hours light. In short, I have to off the freezer myself in order to, have things that are not frozen to drink. Some people have also contacted me for inquiries on the ice block making business. But for ice block, you need electricity for you to succeed when making ice block. And for you to even have standard ice block, at least you need to run your freezer or your ice block machine for approximately 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours, in some cases even 24 hours. So it matters heavily on the amount of power supply you have in that area. And based on the situation with the whole power challenge that a lot of businesses are facing, for such business, if it is ice block, the recommendation now is just to get freezers, similar freezers like this, although there's still ice block machine which people do get that can carry up to 100, 150, 200 ice block. But just for you to start on a small scale that won't consume much energy and won't take out more money from your pocket, you can start with just a basic fridge, something like this, which I have here in the store. There's even this LG standing fridge too. I'm trying to get one for this shop too, that I've been seeing people using. I'll also include some clips here. That one too is also able to give ice block, although it's not able to give you in large quantity compared to all those ice block machines that have AC behind, but it's still able to serve. In a place whereby there is scarcity, there will always be demand for it. So if you are thinking of going into something small, especially for those who don't have enough capital yet to set up their own factory, you can start up a distribution outlet like this. Have a fridge, just have a basic solar setup, because this will really help you. Then you can get everything started. From the clips I included, it's just a normal portable shop that you can start up. We have POS machine, our record book is here, everything. We also sell buns, chin chin to complement the drinks, and we've been getting patronage. So if you are interested in such business, it's something you can venture into. Like I always say, I do offer one-on-one coaching in terms of setting up a business. That's like the water factory business and a distribution store like this. So if you are interested in the one-on-one coaching, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. We'll get chatting, then we'll discuss further from there. By the way, I do charge a fee for one-on-one coaching because everything here is business. So in order to get the knowledge and to get the right information that will help you succeed, we need to partner together and see how it will work. But generally speaking, when it comes to setting up a small distribution outlet or a small store like this, I can't really say this is how much it will cost you, because for the shop itself, we've had this store, like this container, for a very long time. So we didn't buy this container recently. This is a container. I don't know if, let me just, it's a container. All those fitted container that comes with everything. You can see the old AC there, but we don't even use it. Even if we had to use it here, it will draw light, so we don't use it. But this is a container that came with the whole piping, wiring and everything. So you have to consider a store in your own case. Then the cost of buying maybe a basic solar setup like this. We already have solar panels on the roof. This is a lithium battery we got for around 950. Then there's the charge controller too. I think this one was around 250 baht. Or was it 300,000 we bought it? Then with this whole other things, considering it, table fan, the freezer, the products you have in the store, generally speaking, you might spend close to 5 million, if I'm not mistaken, for you to have everything standard and running, including the solar. You understand? You might not spend up to that, but at least you should have it as a working budget. And this estimate I'm giving you is something that you will be comfortable with. So it's not something that you are managing, but that budget is something that at least you'll be comfortable with. So even if you don't have up to that amount, you can still set it up. That's what I'm just trying to say.